first full off season with the team. I always say that's kind of where the most improvement comes. How do you feel like that first full off season went for you?
It's definitely been good. Getting more like in the weight room. I think getting here last year, I didn't really get to like lift as much as I would have liked to, just because getting here in summer, it's like 2 months in the season starts. So I think getting more in the weight room has been a big thing this past off season.
How much weight did you put on?
I probably put on like about 10 pounds since last season.
What are you at now?
I'm about like 260. Playing at 260. Yeah.
What's it mean for you, for a guy like Jordan Burch to come back? He could have gone to the NFL. Yeah. What's it mean for you to have him back to learn from the experience he has? Yeah,
it's definitely good having him back. Just having somebody like in front of you that's done it kind of already. He's been here. He's been college football for some years going on now. So definitely having like an older dude that can really kind of like I can kind of learn from just watching him, see what he does, see how he like pass rushes, stops running everything that. So having somebody to look at and just like to help is big.
What were your overall goals for this offseason?
Definitely, I think get bigger, get stronger, and I think just have a bigger grasp on the playbook. I think last year I wasn't 100% like totally grasping everything in the playbook, so kind of like getting deeper in that, having time to really sit look at it and study it a lot more.
Do you feel like you're better now after this offseason?
Yeah, I definitely feel a lot better. Just a lot more prepared coming up to the fall camp into the season. Like I think last year at this time I didn't feel too prepared for it, but now I'm more ready.
Have any of like the older guys, like someone like Jeff Lawson who's gone through it a year before, did they kind of tell you going in like, hey, you gotta study up on this playbook? Because this seems to be like the common thing where year 1 to year 2, the difference in understanding the playbook is immense.
I think it was probably more like just like going through a last season, just like not feeling, just like going every week, like not really feeling like I was really new to the game plan, like really knowing it, just knowing the playbook. Like you go out there and you're not really nervous, like just being confident knowing what you're doing. So I think just kind of wanting to feel better out there is why I kind of like got more in this year, because it's not a good feeling lining up and not really know what you got.
How much position flexibility are you playing with this year? They moving you around a little bit? Are you staying mostly at the jack? Or?
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of like Sam and Jack this offseason, working on both, just trying to get everything down for both of those.
Do you have a preference between the two?
Not really. Just kind of game plan oriented. If we're playing a bigger team, more 12 personnel, I'd be a lot more base. So I'd be a little more at Sam, and then if it's a more 11 personnel team, play a little more Jack.
Mm-hmm. Some new guys on the team, new faces. What do you think of Harmon so far? How much have you seen, and what do you think of Derek?
He looks good. He's like really twitchy, like for a big dude like that. I wasn't expecting that at first, but he's a good dude. He's a cool dude. He kind of fits with everybody already, and he's it definitely looks like he's a good athlete right now. We haven't played too much football yet, but he's looking good.
What can you say about Elijah Rushing? He's kind of in a similar spot that you and Mateo and Tatum were in last year. What do you kind of see as his ceiling just this year? Obviously, his ceiling at Oregon is pretty high. But what do you see from this year?
This year, I think he can definitely do things, try to make an impact this season. Like he's a really hard worker. Like Elijah, he's somebody that like he's not gonna like talk a lot, but he's gonna put in the work every day. So he's in his playbook hard and everything like that already. So he's gonna be fine.
This is gonna be a weird question. Did it help that Coach Lanning doesn't allow true freshmen to do these things last year, so that you could at least focus a little bit more on football and not all this kind of stuff?
Yeah, it's probably good. Like media is something you don't have to think about, because in high school, like it's a lot of people calling you all the time. So it was kind of nice to just like play football for a whole year, and it definitely kind of helps you like get more prepared to talk to people, like to the media after you're here for a year, here for a little longer. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good rule.
Are there any other kind of standouts, like freshman standouts on the defensive line that you saw out for spring?
D-line.
Or overall, it could be any position.
Any positions? I think freshman. I think probably like the biggest one I'm seeing on the defense right now is Aaron Flowers. He's looking pretty good. He seemed like somebody that's like just mature. He already a pretty mature kid, just kind of ready to play. It looks like right now. So just somebody like him and somebody that's really like he works hard every day, be like that. So like when a freshman comes in like with the right mindset, that's a good thing.
You played yourself on College Football 25 yet?
Yeah, I sub myself in every time. I'm not gonna lie, but my player be getting killed a little bit, so he's not fast enough.
That's
so
on you then.
I be having to pull him out a little bit every once in a while.
Whose spot do you take over?
Tatum, but that's my guy. That's my guy. But yeah, I got to pull Tatum out every time I hop on the game.
What's your go-to uniform combination?
I don't really change uniforms ever. I'm not one to get on and start changing them. Just whatever. So just the basic ones.
Tez.
Yeah.
Tez went through a whole spiel about everything.
He was like the uniforms and everything.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't change. I just put myself in every time and get busy.
Defensive backfield got a lot of new faces this year. How much do you think that's going to help you to have those guys behind you?
I think just having like good players around helps all the time. So the DB room, them being out there like Jabbar being new, Cam, then like safeties, we got Kobe and everything. So just having them back there, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. Just having people like I already like trust all the DBs, everything like that. So just knowing you can trust the dude on the outside to cover, it gives us more time to get some sacks.
As a group of off-ball linebackers and edge rushers, you guys are pretty young. Is there a guy in the room that you guys want to kind of turn to, or is he assumed kind of a leadership role?
Winston right now, Marion Winston. He's the oldest one of the whole group. He's been here the longest. He kind of got like an older like. I'll probably say like, he kind of has like an old soul, so he's kind of like the older dude of the group. He kind of like, yeah, you could say like he's a leader right now, leader position. So yeah, Winston.
How much did your freshman year experience kind of just throw you into the fire and kind of make you an experienced guy already, even going into your second year?
Yeah, I think going into this year, having like played, I'm not as like nervous because like I think last year like not like going into like this camp and like the first games, like I was like just crazy like nervous, just like. Nerves is crazy. I think so. So having already played, just kind of getting that like getting in the water kind of first. Like I got my toe in the water already. So now I'm trying to just come in and make an impact and play a little more.
You mentioned your offseason goals were adding weight in the playbook. What were some of the coaching staff's instructions for you this offseason and try to prepare you guys for the Big Ten?
I think like the weight room was probably a big one just because they play a lot more big boy football out there. You can say like they play with like bigger personnel packages, things like that. So that's why a big emphasis, like a bigger emphasis in the weight room that I saw last year, being here like this off season, and then just that's probably about it. Other than that, just kind of just conditioning, the same thing as last season.
People talk a lot about the size of personnel packages of offenses in the Big Ten, but you guys aren't a small group of humans on the defense. Does that kind of become like a chip on your guys' shoulder at all? Or?
Yeah, because you kind of hear like we're leaving the Pac-12 a path to the conference to go to like all running teams. You kind of hear like that we're not going to be big enough. We're not going to hold up in the trenches, and I think that's just. And people they got to say something right now. We haven't played football yet, so it's definitely a chip on our shoulder. But we're just kind of trying to answer the challenge when it gets here.
One more in the video game. Who's the best player on the team?
Best player on the game?
No, not in the game, but playing the game on the
playing the game? I'm not gonna lie, I use Evan a lot. Evan on that left receiver, run right by any corner.
So who's the best player of the game?
Playing the game?
Yeah.
I really play with good people, to be honest. I don't play with really anybody. I know who's like nice. I know who's not good. I be seeing Tez get beat. I'm not gonna lie.
He was talking a big game over there about 10 minutes ago. So.
Nice.
I just know who's not good because when they lose, they be in the group chat or something. So I don't really know who's winning all the time.
What gets said in the group chat? Just dogging on scores? Or?
Yeah, basically just scores. Somebody just like send a picture of like the scoreboard or something. It'll be bad. It's been some bad scores.
All right, so it's Tez.
Do you guys all just play as Oregon against Oregon, or do you switch it up with the team?
Like the first couple of days when it first came out, everybody was playing Oregon against Oregon. Like everybody you see playing Oregon versus Oregon. But now I kind of just play randoms with people because I play with our team is kind of OP in that game, so you kind of got to switch it up.
Yeah, I got my teeth kicked in by you guys.
Yeah, you can't really.
It was bad.
Yeah, it's a tough. I be using them. People get mad when I use them too much, so I stopped using our team too much.
Who's your go-to then?
Go-to other squad. I don't know. I just really go randoms, but I put Oregon's offense every time just because I'm used to using it. But I use really any team.